everyone, my name is Jess. I'm the Vinyasa yoga instructor at the Y, and I'll be leading you through a 30-minute heart-opening Vinyasa flow yoga class. So I'm using some props. Blocks can be used. If you don't have blocks, you can use a tissue box or anything square like that. And then I'll be using a strap, which can be replaced with a scarf or a belt. So everyone can find, if they can find some space in their room to lay down a mat, a towel, or a blanket. And then we'll start in child's pose. So big toes together, knees slightly apart, fingertips reaching towards the top of the mat here. We'll take the forehead to the mat. Finding your breath, we'll find an inhale and an exhale. Again, an inhale and an exhale. On your breath, focus on the ribs expanding with every inhale. And an exhale, releasing that. Again, inhale. Feeling the ribs expand with air, allowing the chest to expand with air. And an exhale. You can take a moment to pause the video and allow yourself some time to focus on your breath, but I will continue through the practice. So on your inhale, we're going to roll through the spine, come to tabletop. We're going to find some cat-cows. At first, we're going to find a neutral spine though. So palms pressing into the mat, knees, tops of shins, and tops of toes into the mat here. We'll take an inhale, and taking a moving cat-cow here, we'll shift the heart forward a little bit so weight is in the mostly in the palms now, and we'll shift our gaze high, chest high. Exhale, we'll sit back almost to that child's pose, arching in the spine, tucking chin to chest. Inhale, finding cow, shifting the heart forward. Exhale, shifting back, finding our cat. Again, inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. One more time. We'll inhale, find cow. Exhale, finding cat. And then come back, right back to our neutral spine. We'll find a C curve in the spine. So we're going to take an inhale in this neutral spine. Exhale, we're going to curl to the left and look back, gaze back. Inhale through center. Exhale, C curve to the right. Inhale through center. Exhale, C curve to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, C curve to the right. Inhale through center. Let's continue this, and I'll talk through a little bit. So inhaling through center. Exhale, the hips shift off to one side, and we look back towards those hips. We come back to center. Exhale, the hips shift. We take a little crunch in the side body, that oblique working here. And then inhaling right back to center, using the exhale on each C curve, and inhale through that neutral spine. Take two more. And we'll find a neutral spine, awesome. We're going to take some circles in the head and in the pelvis. So we'll find that C curve to the left almost. We just won't look back, we'll just turn our head. We'll inhale as we come up through a cow spine. And then exhale as we finish this C curve to the right, and then tuck and find our cat. So we're making a nice big circle in one direction with the head, releasing the neck, and with the pelvis. So take a few more circles here. Finding your inhale at the top of the circle, and exhale at the bottom. And then reverse this. So circle the other way. Taking an exhale at the bottom. Inhale, filling the chest with air as you expand up into your cow. Just moving through this position, allowing the breath to facilitate your movement. And then we'll all meet in a neutral spine. We'll take two more of those, inhaling, heart forward, exhale, heart back into that cat position almost. So inhale forward, Exhale, cat and sit back. Last time we'll inhale forward, and then this time lower, chest and chin to the mat. Need to back up a little bit here on my mat. Chest and chin down onto the mat, and then we'll take our arm out to 2 field goal positions, so 2 right angles here. We'll come up on those left fingertips. Forehead can be down on the mat. Take an inhale. This will be a pectoral stretch. So on the front of the chest here, on the right side at first. So the right side is grounded here. We'll take an inhale, open the chest to the left. Our head can relax, and for a deeper stretch, you can take that palm a little closer and try to open up the chest more, or you can take the left leg over towards the right wall to find a gentle twist here. And then right arm is relaxed, so I'm getting a stretch in the front of the chest on the right side. So we'll take a few breaths here. Find your inhale and an exhale. Again, an inhale. And on an exhale, we'll come right back to center. Other side, we'll come up on those right fingertips. Inhale, planting the left side of the chest down, opening up towards the side wall. Take those right toes over for a deeper stretch. And we'll stay for a few breaths. An inhale. And an exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, we come right back to center. So we'll take our hands on either side of our torso here, and we'll take some back bends to come back to our child's pose. So again, we'll take an inhale, lifting up to our baby cobra, palms on either side of the rib cage. Exhale, we'll lower down, forehead to mat. Inhale, lifting up again, just hovering the hands. Exhale, lower, forehead to mat. Last time we inhale, come through our full cobra here, and then tucking the hips, finding child's pose. Staying for a few breaths. Find your inhale. And exhale. On this inhale, we'll roll through the spine, tabletop all fours. Exhale, tucking the toes, hips, lift to down dog. You can take this down dog, mat width apart. Softness in the backs of the knees or a bend. And we'll at first just walk our dog. Again, rolling through the ankles here. Shifting the weight side to side. Finding a bend in each leg. And then find stillness for a moment. And we're going to take some baby flows here. So we'll at first take a deep bend in both legs. So we're in this like puppy dog, almost as I call it. Super deep down dog with 2 bent legs. We're going to inhale as we shoot out to our plank here. Straighten the legs. Eyes, gaze in between the fingertips here. And then exhale as we come through a straight leg. We're going to lift the hips, heart reaching towards the back thighs. Let's do that again. So we exhale as we take a bend in the knees. We inhale as we come up to our plank. Exhale, press back. Heart lift, hips lift, heart reaches back towards our down dog. So one more time, we bend the knees. Inhale to plank. Exhale, press back, down dog. We're going to reverse that action. So we'll come up on our toes. We'll roll through the spine, come to a plank. Take a bend in the knees as we're in plank. Shift the hips back. We're still in that puppy dog, a bent puppy dog, and then straighten the legs, heart presses back. So in this flow, we take an inhale at first. Exhale, take a bend, shifting the weight back. One more time, inhale, rolling to plank. Exhale, hips back, down dog. Let's walk our feet to meet our hands, top of the mat, forward fold. You can take this mat width apart at first. Again, allow softness in the backs of the knees, and we'll wrap our hands. So grab opposite elbows here, and then rock side to side at first. Releasing the lower back. And then once you've done that, rock forward and back. Weight from toes to heels. Just a gentle rock. And then release the rock, releasing the arms, and heel toe the feet together. Inner ankles touching. We'll take a juicy bend in the knees, roll through the spine to come to stand. Each vertebrae stacks, shoulders roll back. Head and neck still asks to arrive. Take an inhale, arms sweeping up. Exhale, we'll take our hands in prayer position, the center of our chest. And gently close the eyes if it's comfortable. We'll take a moment here. We're going to try to access a 3-part breath. We started doing so in our first breathing practice in child's pose, but I'll lead it through. It's a little easier once we're standing. So at first, practice that belly breath and inhale, just filling the belly. Feel it expand with air. And then exhale, releasing that. Again, filling the belly, inhale. Exhale, release. This time, we'll include a second part here. Inhale, fill the belly. Continue that breath up through the rib cage. And exhale, releasing all at once. Again, 2 parts. Inhale, fill the belly, feel the ribs. Exhale, release. Now, 3rd part here, super important as we're doing a chest opening class here. We'll take an inhale, fill the belly, feel the rib cage, and then allow the chest to expand with air. And exhale, releasing all of that with a big sigh. Let's try that 3-part breath again. Inhale, belly, rib cage, chest. Exhale, release. Take a few more breaths, practicing your 3-part breath, but once you've done so, you can release that and flutter the eyes open. We'll release the palms. Inhale, arms sweeping up. Exhale, we'll dive down, forward fold. Our hands can be on the blocks. I've moved them away, but we can dive down and reach for our blocks or tissue boxes, or fingertips reaching down towards the mat. Torsos relax over the front thighs. We'll take a juicy bend in the knees, plant the palms, reaching the left leg back here. We'll take a low lunge on the right leg. A nice right angle with the knee, so knee right over that ankle. And we will drop the back knee, untuck the toes, and then we'll come to Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. So we can do so with blocks or tissue boxes supporting us on either side and walking our torso up. Or if you would like to just inhale the arms up, they'll frame the face here. And we're in a nice long lunge. Our back leg is down, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Take an inhale, we'll take a baby back bend, gaze high to the ceiling, and we'll open the chest a bit. Exhale and stay. One more. Inhale, let's reach the fingertips a little farther. Exhale, come right back down, framing that front foot. Tuck those back toes, lift the back knee. We're in a low lunge, take an inhale. Exhale, we get back down dog. We'll take a modified flow, but feel free throughout your entire practice to take whatever variation of a Vinyasa flow that you would like to take. So inhale up, top of a push-up plank. Exhale, lower those knees, heart forward, chest and chin lowers to the mat. Farther down on the mat, we'll inhale, finding that baby cobra at first, hands hovering, and then using the palms to really press up into our full cobra. Exhale, tucking the hips, we'll be in child's pose just for a moment, just for a full exhale. Inhale, right away, rolling through the spine, finding that neutral spine in tabletop. Tuck the toes, lift the knees, heart presses back to down dog. Let's walk the feet to meet the hands, top of the mat, forward fold. And our inner ankles are touching here, a narrow stance in our forward fold. Bend the knees, roll through the spine, come all the way to stand nice and tall. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, we're going to dive right back down to our forward fold. I forgot if we did an inhale half lift. I don't think we did. We'll include this round. Inhale to a flat back half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, bend the knees. Right leg steps back now in a low lunge over our left. A nice right angle, knee right over ankle. Palms pressing into the mat at first. We first find our low lunge alignment. Then lower that back knee, untuck the toes. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Inhale those arms up or use blocks to stabilize. First, finding this nice long stance, a little balance here, good practice. We'll inhale, open the chest, gaze high to the ceiling. Exhale and stay. Inhale, find a little deeper back bend, fingertips reaching back. And then a big exhale, we'll lower those palms to frame the front foot. Tuck the toes, lift the knee, we're in a low lunge. Take an inhale, exhale, take it back, down dog. We'll take a vinyasa flow. Inhale, roll through the spine to plank. Exhale, knees down, heart forward, chest and chin lowers. Take an inhale, lifting the chest, baby cobra, hovering the hands even, and then using the palms, pressing into full cobra. Tucking the hips on an exhale, finding child's pose. On an inhale, roll through the spine, tabletop, all fours. Tuck those toes, lift the hips. We're in down dog. Awesome. We're going to find three-legged dog here. So inhale, lifting the right leg here, toes spiraling down. We have a straight back leg. Let's take an exhale and right away step it through to find that low lunge. So a really hard transition here. You can also, in our three-legged dog, step it as far forward as you can on the outside of your mat and then take that right hand and guide your leg forward to find that low lunge. But we'll all meet in a low lunge coming through that three-legged dog right into our low lunge. We're going to find a high lunge here. So, with the blocks or tissue boxes to stabilize, you can either come up as far as you can with those supportive tools, those props, or you can try to inhale the arms up. We'll come to stand in a high lunge. So in a high lunge, you want a nice long stance, but you want the hips to be even and square. So you don't want an open position like warrior two. We'll get there. This time, we want both front of the hip bones to face the front. And you can have a nice deep bend in the front leg, and even in the back leg a bit. If you feel like you're rocking forward and you can't stand so straight, you can take a slight bend in that back knee, I do, to make sure my pelvis isn't too much like that cow spine, right? So we want a nice, tall pelvis, straight alignment here. Inhale the arms up. We're gonna find a straight front leg, so with an inhale. And then exhale, we'll bend, and then bend the arms as well, opening the chest. Inhale, straighten the front leg, fingertips reaching. Exhale, take a bend. Few more. Inhale, straighten, fingertips reach. Exhale, bend. Opening the chest. Inhale. You can incorporate the gaze if you would like. Exhale, take the gaze high. We'll take it one more time. Whoa, inhale, straighten. Exhale, we bend. And then right away, fold over that front leg. We'll take pyramid pose, stepping the back leg in a few inches and straightening the front leg out. We're in a hamstring stretch. We just worked that hamstring, now we're gonna stretch it. Folding the torso over that front thigh. Ooh, and you can come up on your blocks. If this is a really deep stretch, or feels very intense on the back of the leg, you can prop yourself up and find some support there. We'll take a few breaths here. An inhale and an exhale. Once more, inhale. Take an exhale, take a bend in that front knee. We'll come right back down to our low lunge, plant the palm, inhale. Exhale, take it back, down dog, take a flow. Inhale, roll through the spine, plank. Exhale, lower those knees, heart forward, lower chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, finding our cobra. Exhale, tucking the hips. We're in child's pose. Inhale, rolling through the spine, tabletop, all fours. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Stay in down dog, we'll lift that left leg to find three-legged dog. Toes spiraling down, a straight leg here. Take an exhale, kick it through, find your low lunge. Again, so you can see, we're in three-legged dog. If you would like to step it as far out and forward as you can reach with that left hand, guide the ankle up towards your low lunge. So we'll all meet in low lunge, left leg forward. And then we'll come to high lunge. So first find stabilization, find a groundedness in your low lunge, and then when you're ready, you can come up on your blocks or tissue boxes, or come all the way up to find your high lunge with the arms framing the face here. So again, we don't want an open position, so you can take a maybe slight bend in that back leg, make sure our hips are nice and aligned. We pull the left hip back a bit and right hip forward because we tend to be more open here when we come up in a low lunge. So we just want a nice even pelvis. Fingertips reaching high. We'll take an inhale, straighten that front leg, and then exhale, bend the arms into that open field goal position. Take a bend in that front knee, high lunge. Inhale, exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. You can incorporate that gaze on your exhale to bend. Inhale to straighten, 2 more. Exhale, bend. 1 more, inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Then lower back down to that low lunge. Right away, stepping the back leg in a few inches, finding pyramid. Straighten out that front leg. Come up, palms to blocks. Or you can, your fingertips can be reaching down towards the mat, but we'll relax our torso over our front thigh. And take a few breaths here. Stretching that hamstring that we just worked. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Again, an inhale. Exhale, take a bend in that front knee. I'll just move the blocks out of the way for a moment. We'll plant the palms, lower back down to your low lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, take it back, down dog. Stay the flow. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower those knees, heart forward, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, come up to cobra. Exhale, tuck in, finding child's pose. We'll take an inhale, roll through the spine. Exhale, finding down dog, lifting those hips. We're going to walk the feet forward, finding a forward fold, inner ankles touching. And just a half lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the palms, bend the knees. We'll stretch the left leg back to find a low lunge. Awesome. And then we're going to spiral that back heel down. Oh, I wanted to come up to high lunge first. Let's do that. So right away, we're going to inhale up to high lunge. Whew, hard balancing pose here. Then we spiral that back heel down, open up warrior 2. So, nice wide stance for our warrior 2. Let's right away flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior, stretch it towards the back wall. On exhale, we'll find side angle, opening the chest. Facing the side wall here, forearm to thigh, fingertips reaching overhead. So in a nice open chest position, nice wide position. Take a breath and inhale. And an exhale. You don't want to sink in the shoulder. You really want to press, engage that arm and press the forearm into the thigh so we're not sinking in and losing that length in our neck. Take 1 more breath and inhale. On this exhale, we're going to find triangle pose. So we'll take that block to the outside of that front leg or rest the palm onto the shin, but don't put any weight onto the knee. So you can take it to the shin or onto the block. We'll find triangle, fingertip reaching high to the ceiling, open chest here. We'll take an inhale and an exhale. Just 1 more breath here, inhale. Exhale, take a bend in that front knee. We'll come through our warrior 2. Straighten that front leg, flip the toes towards the side wall. Inhale. Exhale, dive down, wide-legged forward fold. You can move your block. We'll just hang here for a moment. I'm going to speed through this part so we can get to the other side. So right away, walking to frame that front foot in a low lunge. Inhale. And exhale, looking back for down dog. A quick vinyasa flow. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, lowering everything to the mat. Inhale, finding your back bend. Exhale, tucking the hips, finding child's pose. Breathing up, and then exhaling, downward dog again. We walk it up, forward fold. Speeding through, sorry, to get to the other side here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the palms, bend the knees, right leg steps back. I want to get to this fun strap exercise that we have. So we're going to come up to our high lunge at first, just for a breath. Stabilize here, spiral that back heel down, open the arms, warrior 2. Nice wide stance, right away, flip the front palm, Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, come to side angle, forearm to front thigh. Opposite arm reaches right by the ear. Take 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale, take a triangle here, straightening that front leg. Again, you can reach for that block on the outside of the front leg, but we open the chest, a nice wide chest. Take an inhale. Exhale. An expansive pose here in triangle. Another inhale. Exhale, take a bend in that front knee. We'll come through warrior 2. Straighten the front leg, flip the front toes. Inhale. Exhale, dive down, wide-legged forward fold, and reach for your strap. We'll bend the knees, roll through the spine, come to stand here. Our strap in our hands. We're gonna grab the strap and take our hands about shoulder width apart, but keep them nice and loose and adjustable. So as we do this exercise, you might have to adjust your grip here. I don't know if you can see me in the camera. I'm gonna come to kneel down here. You can take this in a wide-legged position. You'll inhale, the arms stretch up. And then on an exhale, roll the shoulders back, opening the chest high, and drop in the arms. Reverse this. We'll inhale up. Exhale as we come back down, forward. So I had to open my arms from here all the way to here to roll my shoulders back, and that's fine. Make sure you keep your grip loose so you can do so. And then as you do this, you don't want to arch in the spine so much like that cow position. You want to close the rib cage, engage the core a bit, and keep that nice long neutral spine that we were practicing. So you really got to stretch in the front of the chest and the shoulders. So let's take an inhale. Exhale, roll them back. Ooh, I had to really loosen my grip there. Inhale again, neutral spine. Exhale, forward. You can take that a couple more times if it feels good, but that'll be it for now. If you're in that wide-legged position, you can just release your strap. We'll come right back to our low lunge over our left and take one last flow for our practice. So we'll inhale here. Exhale, take it back to down dog. And one last flow. We'll all meet in child's pose, so you don't need to worry about coming back to down dog, or you can lower from down dog. I'll leave this so you'll understand. So inhale up to plank. Exhale, lower the knees, heart forward, chest and chin to the mat. Inhale, we'll open the chest, take that back bend. Exhale, tucking the hips. Coming to child's pose and stay in here. So we won't finish out that modified flow, but if you've taken any other version in here in down dog, just gently lower the knees. Rest the forehead down onto the mat. We're in a nice child's pose. Take a breath here, find your breath again. So let's take an inhale and an exhale. Once more, inhale and exhale. We're going to come up to tabletop super quick, and then we're going to inhale. The left arm will lift high to the ceiling, and then we'll thread it through to get a shoulder stretch here, one last shoulder stretch. So we'll reach the fingertips long and then rest the side of the head onto the mat. So we get a stretch here. And we'll take a few breaths here. Find an inhale. And an exhale. Once more, inhale. Exhale. On your next inhale, unravel that arm, stretch it high to the ceiling, and then place it right back down. Let's do that other side with the right hand. Stretching high, inhale. Exhale, thread it through and place the side of the head onto the mat. Let's take an inhale. And an exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. On this inhale, unravel the arm, stretch it high, place it right back down to the mat, and take child's pose one last time. You can take 1 or 2 breaths here, and then when you're ready, roll through the spine, come to sit on top of your knees.